And this leads me on to my final point. In part, we've arrived here at this situation precisely because the care sector has been overlooked for so long. It's long been a Cinderella service and a poor relation to the NHS. And yet again, we see here that this legislation only applies to care home workers and not NHS staff, so it does feel very discriminatory to many in the care sector. So I come back to where I started. I want to protect the most vulnerable, but I fear these measures will do more harm than good. And we risk a mass exodus of staff in an already overburdened, overstretched and underfunded sector. In March last year, when my Liberal Democrat colleagues in the other place and I were asking searching questions of ministers about testing and PPE to protect care homes, there were no answers. The truth is, the tragedy we've seen unfold in our care homes throughout this pandemic has resulted in thousands of excess deaths is because that protective ring that ministers have talked about went in far too late. This legislation we're being asked to support is in reaction to government inaction and failure to protect care homes, and because it continues to drag its feet on reforming the sector properly. Coercion and an assault on fundamental rights and liberties should not be the response to this. We must encourage, empower and support people to make the right decision to get vaccinated. We must pay and value our heroic care staff properly rather than point the finger of blame at them.
Scram,